Welcome to the Dell Park Arena on this Saturday night. It's a Saturday night tilt between the under 14 AAA Toros and the Markham Waxers here in Oshawa. The first meeting of this season. The Toros are coming off a couple of ties. They tied Peterborough 1-1 here, and then they went up to Peterborough and had the same result with them as well. So they had 3 ties this year already with Peterborough, and I believe that's all they have with them this year. So there'll be another game coming up on Tuesday, right back here again when they face York Simcoe for the first time. But right now they've got Markham on their mind, and now they try and get that out of their own end for Riley Brandt. Knocked down here at center. Lead pass again for Brandt. Just over his stick, picked up there by Markham's, but LePage was right behind, dumped that in. Toros go off on their first, or Generals go off on their first change from their own end. That's going down the ice. Winter tried to put that in. Here comes an opportunity to bring it in. Backhand pass there. Chapman's shot. Stopped there as he holds on to it. Sinelli is in goal for Markham, and Parker Shaw is guarding the net for your Oshawa Generals. Chapman trying to win that draw. Goes back in behind the net. Mason Gallinero trying to steer that puck away here on the right side. Taken away by the Waxers up through center. They try and get around that defender. Backhands it deep. Right back in behind. It's going to take a Karam out in front. And with the Markham player coming in the vicinity, Shaw just takes that off the boards and freezes it. Face-off is off to his left now. Tipped right back in behind the goal. Higher is back there. Fires it around. Knocked down by Fitzpatrick, but tipped past him. Fitzpatrick came in from the line to try and hold that in. It got redirected by him. Higher couldn't go with it. There's a backhand right into the Toros, right into the Generals' end from behind the goal. Right in front, taken away there by Chapman. Generals start back with 3. Dobbs' pass was broken up though, and it goes back in behind the goal. Shaw leaves it from behind the net there for Kobe Higher. Going for a lead pass now for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs tried to put it in. He will flip it deeper off to the left side. Picked up there by Ethan Sterling, who sweeps it behind. Zach Nash is going back behind the net. He'll leave it for Sterling. Up through center for Jacob Bartlett, who drops it off. And it's Elliot Blowen trying to take one to the front of the net. Went over his stick, and Markham come back with numbers the other way. Flipped all the way down the ice off the glass as that's Forget, putting it in behind the goal. Bartlett trying to do the damage over here on the other side, back in behind the net. There is number 96. Tipped out of the zone, not out, kept in by Markham. A shot to the goal going wide. Still loose here on the side. That's Cripps in behind the net. Around the boards, Forget knocks that down and puts this off to the corner. Nice move to get around the defender. Stays on his feet. Good job there to stay up and put this deeper into the Markham end. Good job by Sterling. They have it behind the net to look at in front for a pass. It'll go back behind the line there for Elliot Blowen, now tipped away from him. Here comes an opportunity now to go after it is Karim. Around the boards for Braden Davidson. Davidson from his own end will get a pass over here, over everybody, and off to the Markham end. Jackman tried to knock that pass down up through center. The lead pass for Riley Brandt was over his stick, and West, I believe that said, for Markham cleared it back in. From behind their own zone now. Looking for a pass, knocked down, tried to find it in his feet. There was Elijah LePage right here at center. It's Riley Brandt setting it up here for Ethan Jackman. Jackman coming in from the line, but his shot got blocked before it could hit Sinelli. Back comes Markham back the other way. Tipping this deep past LePage. Karim is going off to the corner. He'll get followed by LePage, who finishes off the hit. There's a big hit on the other end. Fitzpatrick's got to go back here in his own zone to pick this up. But we're going to get a icing call. I guess it's going to be. Face-off now is off to the left of Parker Shaw. Played almost 4 minutes here of period number 1. Still nothing. Tipping it away. Ethan Jackman blows over his man. Now goes after the puck. But he's going to get a penalty for it. No, it was interference on Jackman. So Markham are the ones that are getting the penalty. And the Generals are the ones that are going to the power play. In that corner, trying to do the damage in behind the net. He's going to walk this out from behind the goal. They're going to go back there for Kobe Hire. Hire didn't like the shot, dropped it off to the side for Noah Lennox as they move it around well, looking for the opportunity to shoot. Hire, his pass goes back to the corner again for Lennox. Noah Lennox now for Kobe Hire again. Back down low as it comes back to the side for Davis. Fires that one deep back in behind the Markham end. They're looking for Noah Lennox now. Lennox gets it back to the line for Hire with a shot. Just missed past Sinelli as it went wide of the goal. Now it's back here again for Hire, who sets it up. Riley Brandt a shot. Stopped by Sinelli. Jackman in there looking for the rebound now. Ethan Jackman back there for Emerson Davis. Not going to be able to shoot. Sets up Jackman though. Shot. Stopped there with a right pad of Sinelli. Good power play movement here for the Generals, and they're getting some shots on net. Jackman trying to do this now. Captain here from the blue line. Over here for Kobe Hire. Hire's shot gets blocked and comes out. And it's a short-handed opportunity, but he's not going to be able to go. That was Teskey who couldn't go with it. Jackman trying to cut in here. His drop pass is going to be to nobody as Markham clear it away. Zach Naish over here to the other side as they try and move this up. Naish with a pass to the other side as they try and bring this in. Gallinaro trying to take one to the front of the net. There's a shot that's going in wide. Coming around the boards here for Ethan Sterling. Sterling will drop it off here for Ethan Chapman. Chapman's going to try and walk it out with a shot. And that might have hit the blocker hand there, Sinelli, but it's still loose from the side. 8 seconds left on the power play. Sterling, shot to the net. Turnaround shot. Right pad saved there by Sinelli from the slot area. Kept in here from the line by Zach Naish. Penalties now over. We're at even strength. Naish drops it off to the side for Chapman. Ethan Chapman trying to do it down low in here for Gallinaro. Found by Markham. They take this from their own end and flip it away past Naish. Down the ice for icing. Face-off is off to the right of the Markham goal. They're trying to jam this out in front for Owen Dobbs. Around the boards, it goes back there for Sterling. Sterling is shot on net. Stopped there by Sinelli. He had to react quick and jump on that loose puck as there was 2 or 3 white sweaters looking for a juicy rebound out in front with a face-off now taken off right to the right of Sinelli. One cleanly. Back here to the line for Zach Naish. Naish, shot. It's going to go wide off the mark. Another opportunity to try and clear. This one isn't getting out either. Good job to keep it in, but the pass is out of the reach. Trying to keep this in again here from the line. That's Owen Dobbs. Dobbs puts that back in behind the Markham net as they try and get this out. That'll come over the stick and come back into the Toros bench area for Naish. Off the boards for Owen Dobbs, who takes the ricochet and puts it deeper in behind the goal. Markham start this from their own end now. They're going to try and find an open lane. They're going to flip this away. LePage coming back. So is Conlon Kennedy. Kennedy is going to get driven into the boards there by Cripps. But the Toros, or the Generals, get that loose puck and clear this away. From their own end is Markham dumping this down. Over the stick there of Conlon Kennedy. That's going back deep. First General back there is Elliot Blowen. Trying to do something with the puck. Conlon Kennedy tried to keep it in. From center now, it's Elijah LePage with a pass, and that gets tipped deep. Trying to catch up to it there was Blowen. Couldn't get to it, and Markham get the opportunity to clear this out. From their own zone now, Kobe Hire with it. Hire looking for that stretch pass up through center, way past everybody, even past Blowen down the ice for icing. Face-off will be off to the right of the General's goal to be taken here by Karim. And Noah Lennox is coming in to take it for the Oshawa Generals. Off to the right of Parker Shaw. Russo trying to dig free with it along with Karim. Generals trying to get it out of their own end, but it got kept in there by Sedgwick. Back up there to where they come. Up over the blue line. Taking a shot right to the front. Stopped there by Sinelli. It's still loose from the side, but they couldn't bury it. Up through center comes Markham out of their own end. With a pass that gets broken up there by Hire, who clears it away. Sedgwick goes back in his own zone now. Coming around the boards, Hire kept that in, but couldn't do anything with the puck. Jackman trying to do something with it now. Here's Davis. Davis with a pass over here for Riley Brandt. The pass for Jackman. He collides with the player just outside of the blue line. Going for that pass up through center there was Riley Brandt. Brandt cutting right to the face-off circle. Can't shoot. Drops it off to the side. Trying to come in from behind the net now. Back here for Hire. Hire couldn't hold that in. Here comes another opportunity back up the other way. This is Teskey trying to go to the front of the net. Teskey with a wraparound. He'll get pushed wide and taken away there by the Generals out of their own end. That'll get flipped down the ice. Knocked down there at center and picked up here by the Generals. Fired it wide of the goal. I believe that was Sterling's shot. That went in wide. From behind their own net, Ethan Chapman's going to try and chase his man behind the goal and cause a turnover. He did. Sterling puts it right back in behind the Markham net. Zach Nash will keep it in. His shot will hit a stick, go up into the netting, and out of play. Face-off is off to the left of the Markham end. Trying to win that draw and get it back here to the line. Taken into the boards from behind the net. Gets back up on his feet was Dobbs. From their own end. They'll move this out here from Markham. Trying to start three back the other way. He's going to cut to the front. Finally get taken down there by Ethan Sterling. Coming around the boards now. Got kept in there at the line by West, who puts it behind the goal. From their own end, they went for a lead pass. West has the only penalty so far here in the game. There's a pass that goes over the stick. Tipping this away was Ethan Chapman, and now that goes past Sterling. Back into the corner. We're under 5 minutes left to go here in period number one. Sterling coming after it. Ethan Sterling brings this over the line. Shot on net. Misses the goal. Braden Davidson was over there to try and keep it in along with Elliot Blowen for the Generals. LePage is coming back in his own end now. LePage will start this out with a pass. That goes wide to the other side and picked up. Davidson tried to knock his man down. Conlon Kennedy from behind his own net. Kennedy has control of it and looks for a lead pass out of his own zone with a backhand. It's Blowen along with Dobbs. Blowen overskated it. Now he's still trying to find that loose puck there again. Around the boards. That'll come out over the defense and out of the zone. LePage drops it back here to the side as they look for an open lane. Going cross ice here for Bartlett over his stick. Found by Fitzpatrick and cleared. Right back in behind the net again there for the Generals as they look to keep this in the offensive zone with Blowen. They're going to get around Blowen here, but he's going to catch up. Kennedy was leveling him up for a hit as well. LePage with a lead pass. Got it up here through center to try and get one to the front of the net. Went over his stick as they try and put this in. Coming around the defender. Blowen trying to stick to his man as Karim sends a bouncer in on net, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off now is off to the right of the Generals' end. One there for Sedgwick. Sedgwick a shot. That hit a stick and goes off to the corner. Here comes another opportunity to get it out of their own end. Trying to flip this away and gets it out of his own zone. An opportunity now. Riley Brandt heading one to the front of the net. Not going to get it past to him. Instead, drops it back there for Hire. He tries to push it deeper off to the left side as it goes back in behind the net again. Chepped around the boards. They're going for Kobe Hire at the line. He gets bumped off the puck as it comes back in their own end. That's Emerson Davis after it now to try and get away from the checker. He backhands it away. Got it up there for Brandt, but went over his stick, and now Lewis has control of it. Markham trying and put this in. That goes over the stick. All the way back here into the corner. Here comes Hire after it now. Getting it away for Jackman to try and get it up there for Riley Brandt. Can't go. Here comes Jackman with his own rebound trying to catch up to it. Ethan Jackman goes off to the left side. It goes up and out of play. Face-off is off, coming off to the left of the Markham end. Trying to take a shot. Took his man down, kept it in at the line. Good job by Mason Gallinaro. Goes back in behind the Markham net. Generals trying to keep it in the offensive zone here, but there's the lead pass from Markham as they bring this up. Trying to cut in. He was in offside as Cripps was over the line. Forget. Turns it over. Here comes a chance. Shot. Nice stop. Might have caught the glove hand a little bit of Sinelli. There's a shot by Zach Nasha. Gets kicked away off to the left side. Here they try and clear this out. Ethan Sterling with the lead pass. Trying to get up there for Gallinero. He got bumped off the puck. Nasha will get it here again. Sees the pressure on there by Forget as they try and clear it away. Here's an opportunity as Greco puts this deeper into the corner. Right in on net. Getting scooped up there by Parker Shaw as they'll take it for another draw. Face-off is going to come off to the left of the Oshawa goal now. Karim's going to take it here for Markham versus Blowen, who comes in here to take it for Oshawa. It's a scramble draw. Markham trying to get control of it as it's in behind the goal. Taken away there by the Generals as they lead it up here with Elliot Blowen. Blowen coming up with some speed, cuts free, now sets it up, shot! And Sinelli closes up the 5-hole, makes sure it didn't make its way through. Blowen getting ready to take this draw here for the Generals in the offensive end. At first we're getting a discussion to both benches, so we'll take a break. Face-off getting won there by Markham as they try and steer this out. Trying to come up through center is Bartlett as he tried to put it in. It's right back in behind the goal again for Blowen, who tries to get to it. Markham get the opportunity to clear, but we are getting our first penalty coming up here to the Generals, and it goes for tripping. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Oshawa end. If Markham can't score here, they'll have a power play for 1:15 to start the second period. That goes over the skate at the line. Here comes an opportunity now to try and put it in. Higher, fires that all the way down the ice. Out to play it there with Sinelli. Got it up there for Teskey as they move this in. Trying to cut in there on the other side. As that was number 2, Lewis. Dumped up through center. Here's Davidson dumping that in. All the way back in behind the Markham goal. This will kill up more time. 5 seconds left to go here in period number 1, and the Generals will kill off the first part of this, the minor 2 for tripping, but they've still got 1:14 left to try and kill off when the second period resumes. Ready to take this draw to kick off period number 2, and once again it's a Markham power play. West going back in it after it in his own end to start off the second period. From behind the goal, Brandt trying to keep control of it, got it back to the line and missed the defender as it goes back into the Oshawa end. Hard around the boards, trying to get cut off there on the other side. West is going to try and come in to take that away as it's picked up again here now by Cripps with a lead pass as they try and bring it in. Bringing it up over the line. He's not going to be able to shoot it. Again, there's Chapman. There's a shot. That goes wide past the glove hand of Shaw. But Markham are now turning up the pressure on their power play. Trying to get some sticks in the lane here. There's a shot that gets caught by Shaw, and they'll hold on. Forget. Going to take this face-off here for Markham in the offensive end. Coming around the boards to try and clear this away, and that's not going to get out. Still loose on the other side. Generals get that. Lead pass, dumped down the ice, right into Sinelli, who clears it away. Coming around the other side now for an opportunity to skate with it was Forget. Got it up there for Cripps, but he turned it over, and it gets sent right back in. From their own zone, the Waxers try and get it out of their own end, but Gallinero wouldn't have that. Now here comes Hunter. Hunter getting up there with Cripps over the line. He's pushed wide, but he sends one right in front. Nobody there to convert on the pass. LePage from his own zone will drop that on the backhand from behind the goal. Trying to get it around on the other side. That'll come out. It's going to be a rolling puck coming after it in his own end. He'll get hit into the boards there by Gallinaro as they try and dig that puck free. He's getting some help there with Chapman, but we're going to get a penalty coming up for roughing. Second straight power play coming up for the Markham Waxers, trying to get themselves on the board here at the Del Park Arena on Saturday night. There's a shot that's going in wide off the mark. Trying to find this loose puck and get it out. Let it go over the stick and go down the ice. Sinelli dropping it back there. Still trying to find that loose puck from behind the goal. Getting away from the defender was Fitzpatrick along with Karim. Good job there by Elliot Blowen. Blowen sends one to the net and it gets covered up there this time by Sinelli. Blowen wins it cleanly back for Davis. Pushing that deep right back in behind for Elliot Blowen. Blowen 2-on-1 and the odds are against him with Fitzpatrick and Lewis digging it free. Got up here for Arcand with a pass. Another broken up there play by Kobe Heyer as he puts it deep. Fitzpatrick gets it for Arcand. They can't get it out of their own end. No turnaround shot. Got blocked there by Fitzpatrick from their own zone. He's going to take his time back there now. Wait for somebody to come and help him out. Now he'll move it out of his own end. Lead pass for Fitzpatrick was over his stick as they tip this away with Arcand. All the way back down the ice again. All the way back into the corner. From behind the goal there. He'll get away from the defender and set it up here for Lewis. Lewis starting it from his own end, hit a state. Pang has got to come back here in his own end again. Coming around the boards against Fitzpatrick. Going for the hit there was Lennox along with Davidson. Braden Davidson. Davidson shots. Left pass save. Davidson still on it. Tried to set this up in front. From behind the goal. Got it up through center for Cripps. Couldn't go with it. From behind the net now, it's an opportunity now for Naish behind the goal. Naish trying to move this out of his own end. Got knocked down there by Markham. Still loose on that right side as they try and dig it free. Here's a shot on goal. That'll get caught there this time by Shaw as he holds onto it. Face-off is coming off to the right of the Oshawa goal, trying to move this out in front. He's trying to go back here to the line for an opportunity taken away here by Markham as they try and jam this out in front. And they score from a bad angle. We put it up and over. Shaw and Markham have opened up the scoring here to make it 1-0. Face off here from center. Forget and Noah Lennox will take this draw. They'll drop the puck and it gets one there by Markham. Brousseau dumps that deep back into the corner. LePage coming after it from behind, takes the bump. Kept in here by Sedgwick at the line. Sedgwick's shot is blocked and it comes back free as they try and move this up. Lead pass coming over the line. Not going to be able to shoot. Good job by Brent. Dropped it back to the line. Back down low for Ethan Jackman now. Jackman right in front. Nobody there. Captain at the line though. Here's Kennedy, a shot. Tipped on the way through. Still trying to find it in some feet area. It goes back to the line. Here comes another chance. LePage, a shot. Can't get it through. It's right at the front of the net. They're trying to jam it past Sinelli. Can't get it. Backhand shot. Another big save. Jackman net in front. Nobody there. That's going to get kept in by Conlon Kennedy at the line. Kennedy's shot is knocked down with a high stick. Markham get the opportunity to clear, and it gets touched down with the high stick. Chapman to take this draw against Karim. Going over the stick there against Emerson Davis. Still loose here in the zone for Markham. From out of their own end is Gallinaro from his own end. Gallinaro tried to get to his man. Here comes an opportunity. Shot! Hit the crossbar in behind. And it's high stick down and in front. Here comes another opportunity back up the other way. Trying to get here to the loose puck. Got to try to get a pass over there. Ethan Chapman's in behind. Chapman takes it from behind the goal. Coming after it now takes a hit on the other side in front of the ref. Here's him, the shot, steered into the corner. Another one that goes in wide. We're getting a penalty coming up here to Markham. Davis is trying to get one to the front of the net, and they're going to let the Waxers touch the puck. And we'll see who's going to go here. For Markham, it's going to be DiCarlo, I believe. No, it's going to be number 9, Hunter, that's going to the box. The face-off is going to get pushed right here off to the right of Sinelli. Chapman is going to take it. Lewis or Krim was going to take it, but now we get a change, and now it is Lewis who comes in off the bench to take the draw. Back here to the line for Davis. Over here to the other side for Kobe Hire over his stick. Hire pushes it deep back in behind. They're trying to get away from Pang. In behind the goal. Chapman went for the hit. Trying to elude that puck. It's from behind the goal. They set it up in front. Stepping into it, Hire. That gets blocked as took that one off the leg from behind the goal. Right in front here for Davis. Davis' shot is going wide. Coming around the boards now. Over here to the other side. Emerson Davis. Shot going wide. Coming around the other side now. Chapman tried to keep it and he will. Gallinaro from the corner. Trying to walk it out. Can't shoot it. Keeps control of the puck. Mason Gallinaro puts it down low. They've got Owen Dobbs waiting in front. Can't get a pass to him. Drop it back for Hire. Back for Davis. Davis, his pass was broken up and Hire couldn't hold the line. Davis to the other side now for Kobe Hire. As they go rink wide for Owen Dobbs is bringing in. Chapman stepping it up, dropping it off to the line. Chapman gets it in the corner. He gets taken down by Fitzpatrick and cleared down the ice. Parker Shaw coming out of his own net to drop that in behind. Generals take their time from behind the goal as they try and set this up. Get it over here for Ethan Sterling. Sterling's pass is brought in here by Jacob Bartlett. Bartlett sets it up to the other side. Nobody can shoot it. Sterling's got it. Sterling's shot. Tipped on the way through. Didn't get to Bartlett to tip it. That goes down the ice. Shaw is going to try and leave it back here and behind his own goal. Here comes a lead pass up through center. They're going to try and bring it in. Blow on with a lead pass. Tipped the rest of the way by Bartlett and behind the goal. Braden Davidson from behind the net. Right in front. Here's an opportunity for Nisha's shot. Just missed. Coming around the boards. That goes over the stick of Braden Davidson. From their own end, firing this away. Got a pass up there for Davidson. Can't go with the puck though. He had swept away from him. Setting it up there on the other side was number 19 here for Markham. It's off on the left corner, coming out of their own end. Come the Generals, flipping this deep. All the way in on goal. That's going to get scooped up there by Sinelli as he holds on to it. Face-off is off to the left of the Markham end. Big defensive win there by Markham. Sedgwick tries to get it out. That gets tipped out there by Cripps. Trying to find it there on the other end is Riley Brandt with a lead pass. Jackman accepts it, brings it in with a shot. That goes wide past the post area. Markham pick it up now with a lead pass. Knocked down there by LePage at his own blue line as they dump this in for Noah Lennox. Lennox over there for Jackman. Ethan Jackman off to the corner now. Trying to set this up in front. Tipping it away. It's going to try and get kept in, and he does. Still loose on the side. Now it comes free and comes back in the zone. LePage after it hard as he tries to regroup with a lead pass for Ethan Jackman. Trying to start a 3-on-2 in here. Noah Lennox will push that deeper. As it's Sedgwick firing it around. Nobody there to take the pass. Still loose from the side. They throw this one on goal. Stopped by Sinelli. And he's going to cover it up. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. Get one by Markham. From their own end now, it's Hunter tipping it away through his own end. As that's Davis trying to get up there with Dobbs as well. Dobbs is bringing us up over the line. Owen Dobbs' pass was tipped away. Here comes DiCarlo trying to skate with it. Right in behind him was Russo, who tries to clear it away. Heyer trying to clear this out of his own end. Heyer was able to get enough of it to clear it away, and here comes an opportunity. But now we're finally getting a penalty, and it's going to come for holding and interference, I believe. Both players are going to go to the box. Face-off will come just outside of the blue line, trying to catch up to it here. There's Gallinaro with a shot, kicked aside there by Sinelli. Gallinaro tried to be the first one there. Arcand can't get it out. Here's a shot by Sterling. It goes off to the corner. Owen Dobbs is going to try and knock this down. Picked up here by Generals, dumped deep back into the corner. From their own end, he skates this out with Hunter as he tries to move it up. The lead pass up to the center, and trying to brighten that in was Chapman. All the way back in by Gallinaro on net, and it gets covered by Sinelli. Lewis is going to take this draw here for Markham, just off to the left of the goal. Back to the line of shot, not going to get it through, but Markham are getting a penalty out in front for slashing. Face-off is off to the right of the Markham man, Noah Lennox, to take this draw here off. General is looking for a late spark. Here comes Zach Nash's shot, stopped there by Sinelli. Picked up by Fitzpatrick and sent down the ice. Shaw coming out of his own net to play that now. Left it for Ethan Sterling from behind the net. Sterling is trying to move this out of his own end. Got it up there for Noah Lennox, who brings us home. Lennox taking one wide in behind the goal. He's got some players out in front. Drops it back there for Sterling. To the other side, they're going to try and move this around. Here comes a shot that gets blocked. Zach Nash. Shot to the line. Here's the one going wide. Jackman trying to set this up. Trying to walk this out in front of the goal. Here's a shot. Quick save there by Sinelli. Kept in though by Nash. Back to the line for Sterling. Sterling, tap it to the side. Nash can't shoot. Keeps control of it. And now it comes out. And Sterling trying to keep it in. He can't do it. Ethan Sterling on it now. Sterling's going to bring this over the line, but he had it knocked away from him. Sterling gets it again. Ethan Sterling takes this off the boards with a lead pass for Ethan Jackman. Jackman brings it in with a drop pass, blowing a shot. Caught there by Sinelli. Face-off is off to the left. It's going to be Blowen who takes the draw. Back here to the line. Conlon Kennedy can't keep it in as it comes out. Kennedy trying to go after it again. Blowen can't take that pass as it comes out of the zone and goes past Blowen again. And LePage. Kennedy's got to go back in his own end after it. Conlon Kennedy takes his time back there as they try and start this from their own end. Gonna lead pass here for Elliott Blowen over his stick. Now he comes and picks it up and flips it deep. Gonna try and win the race to himself. Blowen comes to the other side for Braden Davidson. 5 seconds left on the power play. Trying to get a shot through to the net here. They'll set it up. Now comes to Conlon Kennedy to the other side. One-timer! Stopped there by Sinelli off Davidson. But Davidson comes out with a shot. That gets fired wide. Trying to keep this alive again. It's tried to go back to the line there. Goes off to the corner and behind the net. Bartlett was out there. Davidson tries to set it up. Braden Davidson will set this up now for Elliott Blowen. Blowen went for the pass there to the other side and didn't work. Trying to keep this in the Markham end, but now Oshawa has to go back after it. LePage has got to hustle after that loose puck. He will get it from his own end and lead this away. Oshawa will bring this up over the line with Bartlett. Jacob Bartlett, shot. Stopped there with the knees by Sinelli. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Markham end. Ethan Chapman will take this draw against Karim. Karim with a big win in the defensive end. From their own zone, they'll move this away. That goes past Davis down the ice and into the corner. All the way back to the left side as it goes for icing. Face-off gets one there by Oshawa. Davis a shot, right on goal, stopped by Sinelli. Owen Dobbs tried to come after it. Coming over here to the other side now is Davis firing it away. Up there through center, tipped in the rest of the way by Gallinaro. Around the boards it goes. Trying to keep this in here at the line. Tipped out as that comes out over the blue line, and now from his own end, racing after it to come off in his own end. That's going to come over here for Gallinaro to try and tip it out of his own zone. Right in on goal. That got stopped there by Shaw as it gets tipped back in. 45 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Only goal scorer here goes to the Markham Waxers in this period. They scored early here in the second. Generals have had a couple of power plays, just haven't been able to do anything with it, but we're getting a penalty. And speaking of power plays coming up, here comes one for roughing. Face-off is off to the left of the Markham end. Lewis is going to take it against Ethan Chapman. One more opportunity here for Oshawa on their power play. Kick it back to the line. He's going to try and shoot this one. Drop it off to the side instead. Oshawa get it back to the line. Not going to be able to shoot. Here comes Ethan Sterling. Gets it back here again. Taken away by Markham. Sent down the ice. That's going to do it for period number 1 as Shaw is just going to leave it back here from behind his own goal. The Waxers score the only goal of that first period, but the Generals will take a minute 33 power play heading into the third, hoping that might give them a little bit of a spark here, trailing 1-0 after 1 period of play, or 2 periods of play. One more period to go in the books here at the Dell Park Arena in Oshawa in the under 14 AAA. Minor Generals trying to get a goal down here, 1-0. The only goal scorer came in that second period for Markham. A couple of power plays for the Generals, just haven't converted yet. They're on one right now. Here comes an opportunity. Shot! Scores! Sterling from the line! I don't know if it was tipped or not, or if it went straight through, but I know it went straight through to the back of the net, past Sinelli, and we're tied at 1. Face off here from center. Jackman trying to get after it. From their own zone, he went for the hit in the corner. This could be a little bit of a spark here for Oshawa now. They've tied it up on a goal by Sterling, I believe, is the one. Right now we'll give it to him, whether it was redirected or not. Jackman, that'll go deep into the corner. From behind the net. Coming in there was Nash, who tried to do something with it. From behind the net, they set it up in front, nobody there. Trying to come in from the line there and keeps it off to the right side. Getting it back here, line for Zach Nash again. Nash's shot. It's going to go in wide and off to the left side. Off to the boards, fires it around. Captain at the line by Sterling with a shot. It's right there in front as Jackman went for the shot. Around the boards. Shot from the blue line, but we're getting a penalty coming up for head contact. Jackman gets 4 minutes for head contact. Won by Markham in the zone on the power play. Setting it up from the line. Here's a shot. Blocked away there by Shaw. Trying to get this out of his own end. That'll get cleared down the ice. Not out. Now it comes in free at center. Hunter's got that. Hunter from his own end had Bartlett on him. So they move this up for West. Over the stick, LePage tries for a pass up through center for Bartlett now. Jacob Bartlett has a man to beat short-handed. He'll push it deep instead and just race after it here in the corner. Markham have it from behind their own goal now. The lead pass up through center. They try and bring it in here for Karim with a pass. Coming around the boards there for an opportunity to put it around there was Conlon Kennedy from his own end. That'll get slipped the length of the ice right into Sinelli, who drops that. Blowen trying to cause a turnover in behind the Markham goal. Elliot Blowen putting some good pressure on here. As that goes down the ice, it's going to roll right into Parker Shaw. He's going to cover this one up. Face off now is off to the left, and we're going to do the draw again. Markham won it, but maybe it wasn't done fairly. We'll get another face-off here. Lewis will come in there against Ethan Chapman. Now Lewis is out of the draw, and Teskey's going to step in. Face-off got won there by Oshawa right in front. Stop there with the left pad of Parker Shaw. Around the boards, that goes out past Perceau down the ice. Right into Sinelli, who moves it away. They'll start this from their own zone to try and get around his man. Up through center for Teskey as he tries to get through. Teskey goes off to the corner. Right in front. They went for the one-timer. Couldn't shoot. Arcand was waiting in front. Off to the right side. Down low again for Arcand. Arcand. It'll come back to the line. Trying to keep it in. Can't do it. Still loose there from the side. They go for Ethan Chapman. Overhead stick. Off into the left corner now. Going for the hit there was Chapman in behind the goal. From their own zone, now it's an opportunity. Stolen by Dobbs! Can't shoot on short-handed. What a great opportunity there for Owen Dobbs. Just couldn't get his shot away short-handed. But it looks like we're getting a penalty coming up for holding. So for right now, there goes the Markham power play. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey as Markham win it in their own end. Owen Dobbs, who just had that great short-handed opportunity, just couldn't get his shot away. When it mattered most, here comes an opportunity now. From their own zone, from the neutral end, captained by Markham, a shot on net going wide. Coming around the boards here, it's an opportunity against Greco, taken into the boards by Zach Naish. Gallinaro with a lead pass for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs gets through! Can't stuff it in past Sinelli, who comes up with a big stop. And it's Pang that goes to the box for the hooking call as he hooked up Owen Dobbs and took away a glorious scoring opportunity. So now it's a Generals power play. Back here for Zach Naish. Naish shot. Right pad stop there by Sinelli. As that comes out. From their own end, they'll start this. Now for Naish. With a lead pass over the stick of Dobbs. Going down the ice for icing. Forget is going to take this draw now. Wins it. Try to get it back to the line for West. West is in that corner trying to get double team. Nation Lennox up through center. Pass for Noah Lennox. Coming up over the line. Lennox isn't going to shoot. Drops it off. Here comes a shot. That got snagged out of the air by Sinelli. Trying to win this faceoff. Goes back to the line. Here comes Zach Naish. Naish shot. Right pad stop there by Sinelli. Kept in at the line though by Sterling. Ethan Sterling to the other side. Trying to look here. Back to the line again for Naish. Back for Sterling again. Sterling for Naish. Naish a shot. Stopped there by Sinelli as he couldn't hold on to it, but made the key save, and that goes down the ice. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Jackman, and then an abbreviated 5-on-3. Up through center for Ethan Sterling. Sterling leads this over the line. He leads the rush right in front. Stopped there by Sinelli with a blocker hand. Trying to get this back to the line. Penalty to Jackman's over. He'll be on the ice. Here's a shot. And that goes wide past the blocker hand of Sinelli. Trying to keep it in. Trying to control this is LePage to the other side. Here it comes. Shot. That got stopped by Sinelli, who gets just enough of that to keep it out. Now we're down to a 5-on-4 with 29 seconds left to go on that last penalty from Markham. Trying to win a big offensive draw. He does. Cleanly back to the line. Conlon Kennedy isn't going to shoot. He'll drop it off for LePage. LePage a shot. Can't get it through. It's right there in front. Trying to find it there in some feet. Back here to the line again for LePage. To the other side now for Lennox, who sets it up. Here comes an opportunity now with the turnaround shot. Can't get that through. That got blocked and fired down the ice. Here comes an opportunity now for Parker Shaw to leave that. Shaw leaves it from behind his own net now. Elijah LePage with a backhand pass to try and get it out of their own end. It's a lead pass up through center as Riley Brandt tries to tip it in. Fitzpatrick's coming after it in his own end. Fitzpatrick will start it out here for Markham. Trying to get around one. Gets around him. But Conlon Kennedy stood him up just a little bit. Here comes Elliott Blowen. Blowen getting up there with Bartlett. Blowen shot. Stopped there by Sinelli. It's back in behind the goal again. Setting it up from the blue line now. Looking to take a shot from the screen. Not going to be able to. Right shot there right through the crease area. Keeping it in from the line is Higher. Pushing it down low. Trying to do something here with the puck. Higher is over there on the other side. Here comes Braden Davidson. Shot. That's not going to get through to the goal. Around the boards, Higher with a nice hand eye. Knock that down as it gets fired wide. Here comes Markham again after it to try and backhand it away. Right in on goal, kicked aside there by Sinelli. Kobe Hire trying to keep it in. He'll take the hit on the other end. Emerson Davis over here to the other side. They'll look for an open lane with a pass for Bartlett. He had it knocked away off its stick. We're getting a penalty coming up here to the Generals. An interference call is what was called there against the Generals. Now they're trying to kill off another Markham power play here. One there by Markham in their own end. Here's a shot. That's going to hit a player right in front. Trying to find it is Gallinero to get it out of his own end. Arcand is right here, putting it down low for Lewis. Lewis from behind the net, setting it up. One over the stick. They're trying to get to that loose puck and couldn't do it. Down low again for Lewis again. Lewis has Arcand right in front, but he's got a man all over him. Can't get it out. Good job by Hunter, kept it in. Hunter backhands it deeper in behind the goal. Slapping this around. That's trying to get out. Another opportunity to try and clear. That's coming out past West and going down the ice. Markham take that from their own end. Will leave it from behind the goal now. With a lead pass up through center. Trying to get it around Chapman. Backhanded in there by Teskey from behind the net. First one back there is Arcand going for the hit. Here comes Sinelli coming out of his own end to try and play that. Leaves it for Hunter from behind his own goal now. They're trying to get it up here for Teskey. That goes off the boards back into the corner. LePage is trying to stick to his man. Here's Teskey with it. Teskey goes back to the line. Here's Hunter with it. Hunter a shot. Stopped there by Parker Shaw. Chapman finds it and dumps it down the ice. 30 seconds left to go on the penalty. From behind the net now. We're getting a penalty coming up. This one is going to come to the Generals as well, as Naish is going to touch it up. Conlon Kennedy gets the penalty. 2-man advantage for 23 seconds for Markham. Face-off is off to the left of the Generals' goal. Dobbs tries to get it out. Now it's another opportunity now. Brousseau tried to put it in. It's back behind the net, trying to ring this around is Ethan Sterling. Sterling from behind, trying to backhand this out. Got out past Brousseau and out of the zone. Coming after it back here in his own end is Sedgwick from behind the goal. Sedgwick got pressured on there by Dobbs. They're trying to break up a pass here to the other side. Here comes an opportunity to bring it in here for Brousseau. Brousseau goes back to the line. Brousseau gets it again. His shot is knocked down in front. Still loose from the side, and they sweep it in from the side of the net to take a 2-1 lead. Well, Generals killed off one of the penalties, but not the second one, as Markham are able to sweep that in front of the net and regain their lead back. Naish tries to move this up through center. That one over the stick of Brandt down the ice for icing. Face-off is off to the right of Parker Shaw to be taken by Karim. Karim's going to get kicked out of the draw. Now Russo come in and take it. Karim goes off to his left side. Won by the Generals in their own end is Ethan Sterling with it, with a lead pass for Brandt. Riley Brandt goes to the other side for Ethan Jackman. Jackman's going to try and cut through here. Take one to the front of the goal. He got taken off the stick. Ethan Jackman on it on the other side. Drops it down low. From behind the net now. Goes back here for Zach Naish. A shot on net. Can't redirect it through. Picked up by Markham. Cleared by Markham down the ice. Back into the corner goes Sterling now. Ethan Sterling from his own end. Coming around the other side there for Jackman. We're getting a penalty. Coming up here to Markham. The pass over here for Riley Brandt. Brandt trying to take one to the net. Puts the brakes on. Gets it back here to the line. Riley Brandt's got it. Sending one to the goal. Here's Bartlett. Bartlett out in front. That pass goes over the stick. They're trying to get it back here to the line. They will. Zach Naish to the other side. Here's a shot. That's going to get blocked as well. General's putting pressure on with the extra man on the ice. because of the penalty. Naish over here to the other side. Looking to get a shot in on net. Gets tipped on the way through. Right pad stopped there by Sinelli. From behind the goal. Noah Lennox tried to fire it around. Goes back here to the line again for Naish. Now for Sterling playing catch with it. Zach Naish to the other side. Shot! Right pad stopped there by Sinelli, and he's going to cover it up. Face-off is off to the left. Trying to take advantage of this hooking call. There's a shot. Stopped there by Sinelli from the side of the goal. Trying to clear this out of their own end. It goes back and behind there for Hunter. Hunter from behind the net. That goes down the ice. Parker Shaw fires it around. From behind the goal now. Coming around the other side here for an opportunity for Noah Lennox. Up over the line. He'll put it in behind the goal now. Big collision in behind the net to try and set this up. They got a man waiting out in front for an opportunity, but he's going to get pinned back there. Oshawa take it away. Trying to go back here to the line. It's an opportunity now. Sterling to Jackman. Ethan Jackman a shot. Stopped it by Sinelli, and is he going to hold on to it? Now it's Noah Lennox who's going to take this draw. Back here for Jackman again on defense. Ethan Jackman to Ethan Sterling. Shot to the net. Tipped on the way through. And can't tip it into the back of the goal. Looking to keep it alive here. They will. Sending one to the front. Nobody there. Kept in from the line. Jackman. Can't shoot. Gets it over here for Ethan Sterling. Sterling puts it back in behind the net now. Riley Brandt on that loose puck. Brandt gets it back for Sterling again. Sterling over here to the other side for Noah Lennox. His shot is stopped by Sinelli. Jackman trying to keep it in, but it's going to come out over the line. Ethan Jackman gets it over here for Sterling. Jackman takes a pass now, brings it in. Jackman trying to cut one to the front of the net. Back here to the line for Sterling with a shot. That gets blocked. And Jackman's trying to race after it in his own end. Got it over there for Sterling, who brings it up. Sterling will go off to the corner and lose it. That goes down the ice back into the Oshawa end. Power play's over now for Oshawa. Parker Shaw leaves it from behind. From behind their own goal, Jacob Bartlett will move it away. They'll look for a pass to the other side. Sterling is going to try and move it in. That lead passes against Bartlett, who gets run over here in front of us. That's Greco trying to get through the front of the net. Ethan Chapman on that loose puck now. Flipping it away, trying to come up here through their own end. Still battling away at it, trying to get it out of their own zone. Conlon Kennedy's got that. They're trying to get it up and out and get shot of the bench for an extra attacker. Blowen's trying to take one to the front. Elliot Blowen a shot. Stopped there by Sinelli. Face-off is off to the right of the Markham end. Ethan Chapman's going to take this draw. Gets it back to the line. A shot on goal. Isn't going to make it through. Hit a stick and went in high and wide. Wrapped around the boards for LePage to try and hold it in. Bartlett tried to get it on the other end. Is Owen Dobbs. Trying to cut it off here on the wall. Markham have got it as they're trying to take one to the front of the net. Taken away now by LePage with a lead pass off the boards. Tip back into the Oshawa end. Here is Elliot Blowen. Blowen trying to come up through center with a pass for Bartlett over his stick. Still trying to catch up to it now. Found by Markham. Sent down the ice. And no icing. Yes, it is going to roll just enough for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the Markham end to be taken by Chapman. Chipped out. That's going to come out all the way down. And it's not going to be icing. LePage has to hustle after it. Got it over here to the other side. 10 seconds left. We're going to have to get the puck up here through center to try and start something. Bartlett along with Owen Dobbs. Dobbs, a pass for Bartlett within his feet. And that's going to be the final opportunity here of the game. The Generals are going to fall one goal short as a late two-man advantage for Markham. They didn't cash in on the first penalty, but they cashed in on the second one, and they'll leave with the 2 points over the Generals. There's no miraculous goal here with the goalie out this time. They fall short by a goal, and we'll be back on this ice on Tuesday to take on York Simcoe. Thank you for watching on this Saturday. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.